This is one of those times where I don't know if I should be mad or grateful or just go ballistic. Because I am so twisted on this, but let's talk about a game I've never talked about, even though it has been out for 5.5 years. Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves, if you don't know, it's a open PvP pirate game with a very cartoony kind of art style and, well, cartoony art style, but kind of realistic kind of gameplay, or at least physics, uh, in some retrospect. It is a fun game. I have played it before, and I have played the now high seas mode before with the PvP elements, and I like the idea. I like it. I love the gameplay. I love the going to the islands and all that. It is a bit boring that the game map is the same thing over and over and over, but it works. It works well. Now, of course, the PvP is there to shake things up a little bit. I have no problem with that. But I am surprised that it took them 5.5 years to actually add a PvE mode. Now, with an update on the 7th, December 7th, they added a PvE mode called Safer Seas. Now, I am very happy for this. I love that idea, and I do enjoy playing the Safer Seas mode with my friends. We had some really fun times with that. We did not enjoy, or we do not enjoy the idea of getting a bunch of things and then, or being 2 or 3 people and then just going out, finding all of things, and then suddenly a 4-player PvP nerds that been playing this for 5.5 years are just come and sink us because they know everything about the game. Now that is the essence of PvP sometimes, but I'm not a big fan of PvP. But I am enjoying the PvE and the game itself. I am enjoying the idea of the game, but I'm just not liking the PvP aspect of it. Let's put it that way. Now, with the PvE mode, it has some restrictions. Well, it has restrictions and some other things that are toned down. For example, the rate of earnings you get, both gold and reputation, is cut down by 70%. So you only earn 30% of the gold you would earn in high seas, which is the PvP mode now. High seas, PvP, safer seas, PvE. Now, of course, PvP, the high seas PvP mode doesn't guarantee that you will run into hostile players or even any players at all. It is, after all, a somewhat large sea to encounter other players in. But it doesn't guarantee you getting attacked. So that's something. But as for the earnings in the PvE mode in Safer Seas, it is 30%, and I'm kind of okay with that. I would have liked it to be at least 50%, but I'm okay. Okay, I can live with the 50% or the 30% earnings, even though I would have preferred a little bit higher. The one thing I can't stand is I can't buy my own ship in this mode. Why? Why can't I buy my own ship in this mode? What kind of benefits do I get that are so debilitating or interferes so much with the Safer Seas mode that I can't buy my own ship? What? I think, in my humble opinion, and I would argue that of the friends I've been playing with, you should be able to buy your own ship for this mode. You should be able to do that. I mean, the prices of the ships are already quite high, especially if you're only playing Safer Seas. If you're only playing Safer Seas and you want the best ship, that ship is over 500,000 gold, or doubloons, or I guess maybe pieces of 8. Oh well, I say gold because that's what they say in the game as well. So let's go with gold. 500,000 gold. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of gold. Playing, even playing high seas where you earn the full amount of gold, 500,000 is a lot. I'm at 250 right now, and that's with playing a bit of mixed, and also not playing all that much totally. I have maybe 40 hours in the game total. I don't know. But 248,000, and that's with buying a few cosmetic items, not too much, but a little bit. I'm almost at the sloop, the smallest ship, to be able to buy that. I would be fine with just getting to the brigantine, honestly, as I've been mostly playing with we've been mostly playing with 2 to 3 players. But I would like to get a galleon, of course. Now I would have to double the money I have, but okay, I can deal with the prices. I can actually, but why can't I buy a ship for Safer Seas mode? Why? There's no reason. It only says that purchase ships to own and sail as captain for perks and rewards. What kind of perks and what kind of rewards? I honestly don't know. We'll look that up right now. Okay, I'm baffled. I'm very baffled. Well, looking at the Gamer article that's been let's see. It's an old article probably. It talks about how you buy a ship and what you can do for it after buying one. You get new ship cosmetics options for captains. Woohoo! That's gonna impact the gameplay a lot. And you can save specific cosmetic loadouts for your ship for a small amount of gold. Woohoo! That's gonna impact gameplay. Wait, what? Okay. And you can keep track of what you accomplished on your ship via your ship's logbook. There you can see what you have earned, what you've brought onto the ship, what you have, well, who has been in your crew, and how long it's been since your last ship sunk, and other important information related to your pirate career. Well, that's gonna impact gameplay. Yeah! Well, it can be stolen by other captains, and they can sell the logbook for a reward, but that's about it. And then we have the shipwright, who will give you special voyages and bundles of fruit, meat, cannonballs, special cannonballs, wood, and bait. And once bought, they'll be loaded into your supply barrels on your ship. This will impact gameplay, sure, but not in a big way. I mean, there's nothing here that's PvP related except for the logbook. Shipwright also sell you voyages only meant for captains. They'll have voyages from the Gold Hoarders, Order of Souls, and Merchant Alliances trading companies. They are able to buy different voyages. Then there will also be special voyages such as mercenary voyages and blah blah blah. You'll find these voyages on the shelf in the captain's quarters of your ship, and you and your crew can then vote to pursue them by using the captain's table. Okay, we already have voyages. Not these specific voyages, but we also already have voyages when just renting a ship or when playing Safer Seas. Then we have the Sovereigns, which I guess would be the major the best perk, I would guess, because you with the sovereigns you can just, instead of going to each of the different factions with chests to gold hoard and skulls to order of souls and all that, you can just bring all of them to the sovereigns, which will give you, well, the same amount in gold and reputation, as I understand it, as you would selling it to the specific vendor or specific company. And yeah, it significantly speeds up the process of turning in your ill-gotten goods at an outpost. And yeah, I don't see why these perks would make it so that you can't buy it in safer seas. It makes no sense. Why have they done this? Please, Rare, please make it so you can buy ships for safer seas. I mean, I'm fine with not being able to have a guild. Okay, fine. Keep the guild shit to high seas only, but make me be able to buy a ship at least. You can even make it so that the ships I buy in safer seas can only be used in safer seas, and the ships I buy in high seas can only be used in high seas mode. Keep them separate, I'm fine with that. Just don't increase the price for the ships in safer seas. Don't do that. The price is already high enough if you play only safer seas. But you should be able to buy a ship and own it. Seriously. There is no reason why you would not be able to do that. Anyone who's watching this and is playing safer seas or playing Sea of Thieves in general, can you think of any reason why there shouldn't be a option to buy a ship for those who play safer seas? Please let me know down in the comments and see if I can argue against it. I would like to be able to see the other point of view here, because I just don't see a reason why I, if I play safer seas, why I wouldn't be able to buy my own ship. Why? Yeah. That's my take on this, and yeah, I've been Swip92, have a great life, and I hope to see you in future videos. Bye bye. Makes no fucking sense.